Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever a new video is released on this channel. If you want to check out more tours, visit my Philadelphia Hoods playlist with over 200 plus tours covering all different neighborhoods in Philadelphia, PA. All right, y'all, right now we're going to be covering the Sharswood neighborhood in lower North Philadelphia. We're currently at 22nd and Ridge Avenue. The perimeter outline for Sharswood is Ridge Ave to the east, 25th Street to the west, Cecil B. Moore Avenue to the north, and North College Ave on the south. So we're traveling up Ridge Avenue. This is a little shopping district, as you can see. We got hair braiding specialist on my right. We got Tang's Halal Chinese restaurant on my right. We got Ann's Nail Salon on my left. We have New Birth Deliverance Center on my left. Boost Mobile on my left. Dollar Way on my left. We have Philly Deli Delight on my right hand side. We're in a little bit of traffic. As you can see, we still have some leftover snow on the ground, but for the most part, the main roads are clear. It's sun out too, so the sun is helping melt some of the existing snow. We have the Dickie uniform store on my left-hand side. This is Cecil B. Moore, so I'm gonna make this left on Cecil B. Moore. We got a gas station, Ridge gas station on my right-hand side. We got Boots Coins laundromat on my left-hand side, and Taka A's Breakfast on my left-hand side. We got Holmes Richardson Beauty Salon on my right side. We're now approaching 24th and Cecil B. Moore Avenue. We got LMK Mini Mart on my right-hand side. We got a residential neighborhood with 3-story homes. You see many open lots. The homes that were in between many years ago got knocked down over time. This building right here on my left-hand side is burnt on the third floor. It's boarded on the first floor. The front face of it looks nice, but yeah, it's boarded up. All right, we're currently at the intersection of Cecil B. Moore 25th Street. If we pass 25th Street, we will no longer be in the Sharswood neighborhood. However, we're gonna have to go around just so that we could make our way down. So right now we crossed over the borderline and now we're no longer in the Sharswood neighborhood, but we're gonna make the first left and take it down. We're passing Stillman. We're now passing Banbury Street, not Bambi, but Banbury. For rent on my right hand side. We're on 26th and Cecil B. Moore. We got a Kenny Ali mural painted on the left hand side on this building. The sun is kind of shining, so you guys aren't gonna be able to see it. Please forgive me. I'm gonna try to put a little bit of window wiper fluid. See if we can at least give you guys a cleaner surface to look through. There goes the Kenny Ali mural on my right hand side as we're turning. All right, we're in a residential area. 2-story homes on my left. Passing Nicholas Street. We got Open Door Baptist Church on my right hand side. We're gonna take this straight down to probably, I wouldn't say North College Ave, because I know the college is gonna break us off. The college is built right on one of the intersections, so I'm not gonna be able to come straight up. Passing 26 in Oxford. We got some new buildings being made on my left hand side. We got the sun shining bright on my right hand side. We got some old houses on my right, then we got a new one dropped in. It's 4 stories. Really huge house. And then we got a new one on my left hand side too. We're at 26 and Jefferson. We got Camelot Academy on my left hand side. Believe, Trust, Achieve on my right hand side. We have a playground and a rec center. We're passing Stewart Street. We got the Athletic Recreation Center on my right. Now remember guys, we're driving 1 block off of Sharswood. So this isn't Sharswood, but we will get into Sharswood when we make a left, and then we're gonna start start zigzagging through the neighborhood. As always, y'all, we're passing Ingersoll. As always, I don't know it all. I don't have all the knowledge in the world, so if you guys got any information, any stories, any memories you want to share, feel free to comment in the comment section. We're passing Saybird Street. I leave the comment section open so that you guys can engage. We're at 26 and Thompson Street. We have Robert Morris Elementary School on my right-hand side. Look at the building on my left-hand side. The burgundy one across the street is two burgundy ones. Look at the top. They have shingles. It's such an old style of architecture. Wonder if that was made like in the early 1900s or late 1800s. Because if it's a 1920 house like most of them, it's kind of strange. Like, there's so much detail with the brickwork on the top of that house. So much detail. We have an inspection station on my left-hand side. They do oil changes for $21.99. They have some new buildings being made on my right-hand side. We're at 26 and Girard, 26 and Girard Avenue. We have the trolley that seems to still run on Girard because you can look up. I don't know if you guys see the thin wires. Those thin wires provide electricity for the trolley. All right, so we're actually next to College Ave. I could have actually made a left there. Should have made a left there so that we can start zigzagging up. But I'll probably make a left on the next corner. We got Christian Hope Baptist Church on my left-hand side. We're next to Lazos Pizzeria. They have one location on my far left, as you can see the Lazos sign. Then across the street, you got Lazos Pizza and Grill. So I'm gonna make this left right here on Poplar. We're at 26 and Poplar. There's some Colorado tags on my right-hand side. We're passing Banbury Street. And we got West College Ave. Passing Stillman Street. We got a Sunoco on my left-hand side. Now, West College Ave has the college campus located right in the middle of it. So it kind of like closes off a lot of these blocks, meaning traditionally I'll be able to zigzag through the neighborhood, but I can't because College Ave is blocking the area. So what I will do is I'll make a left here. Let me just make a left here, and then we'll probably come down 25th and see if we can go right and then up and down, try to zigzag. This Girard College is basically gonna throw us off, but it's all right. You can see that the college has like its own wall built around it, made out of some old style stone. What's the name of that stone? It's not cobblestone, because I think cobblestone is smaller. What's the name of that stonework? There's a specific name for it. It'd be nice to actually know the term. We're passing Girard Avenue. Go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead. Ladies first. Pedestrians always have the right of way, ladies and gentlemen. Never forget that. Oh, great. They're going to block us off here. I hope not, because I really just want to keep going down here so we can stay with the zigzag formula. Good looking. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, so on my left-hand side, we got a massive new building with a garage. It's probably apartments. Got some old houses on my left. Old ones on my right. This property is for sale on my right, for sale by owner. It's a large, it looked like it was once a car lot, but now it's for sale. So I guess the owner saw dollar signs once he saw the neighborhood changing. Thompson and Stillman, that's where we're at now. So let's make this right. Now once we reach 25th Street, remember that whole time we were just driving around the block, we're passing Chucky's garage on my right hand side. The whole time we was driving, we wasn't even in Sharswood yet. We have to reach 25th Street to be in Sharswood. We're at 25th and Thompson. Now, if we would have went a couple blocks down, right there, I'm actually looking at it on my right-hand side, we wouldn't have been able to come straight through College Ave because the college is located in the middle. So this is the best that I can do as far as, you know, starting off at the perimeter. All right, we got Rodriguez Grocery on my right-hand side. We got United Missionary Baptist Church, founded in 1892 on my far right. That's the first one we passed. We got Alterations and Repairs on my right side. It's like a cleaners. And now we're driving down 25th Street. We're in Sharswood. For sale on my right-hand side, that brand new building. We're passing Sabert Street. We're now passing Ingersoll Street. We're now at 25th and Master. 25th and Master is the home of Poundside Pop, Philadelphia up-and-coming music artists. We got China Sea Takeout Ice Cream on my right-hand side, passing Harlan Street. We're now passing Sharswood Street, located in Sharswood. We're passing Stewart Street. We got two people walking in the middle of the street, and you know why they're walking in the middle of the street? Because it's a lot easier to walk in the middle of the street than it is on the sidewalks. A lot of the sidewalks aren't plowed yet. See, on my right and on my left, they're just empty lots, and nobody's gonna go out there and plow them for the neighborhood, nor is the city gonna come out and plow them. So sometimes it's just a lot easier to walk in the middle of the street. I do it myself. It's better than, you know, slipping and falling and getting your sneaks all messed up and stuff going through snow. We're at 25th and Jefferson. Passing Nassau Street. She got a box of pizza. They about to get their pizza on. Passing Bolton Street. You ever seen something and when you see it, passing Redner Street, after you see it, it sounds like it tastes good. That sounded like it tastes good right about now. Passing Oxford Street. But then you ever try to eat something that you thought was gonna taste good and then it didn't really taste good? Don't you hate that? Passing Turner Street. Passing Nicholas Street. Now we're back at Cecil B. Moore, 25th and Cecil B. Moore Ave. We're gonna make this right, and now we're gonna try to zigzag up and down until we get to Ridge Avenue. Remember, we're gonna try to cover as much as we can within the 1 hour time slot. All right, I'm gonna make this right because there's no sign that says no turn on red. So remember, we came through this block. We just came driving down the opposite end on my left side. We're coming down it. We got 24th Street right here. I'm gonna make a right on 24th Street. We're gonna make this right on 24th. Now, Sharswood is also right next to Francisville, which is another small neighborhood here in Lower North Philadelphia, passing Nicholas Street. We got a building on my right-hand side that's being rehabilitated. So it looks like that was an old building, but you see the green siding. Well, it's not siding, but it's sheathing that they're putting. It adds, you know, structural reinforcement for the building and like insulation. That means they're rehabilitating that old building. We're passing Turner Street. We're now approaching Oxford. We got a no littering sign on my right-hand side, $300 fine. But then they also got a junk cars up to $300 phone number. So if you want to junk your car, call that junkyard and they'll pay you $300 or up to $300. King Dragon Chinese on my left. We're passing Oxford. On my right-hand side, we got a mini market. We had some new buildings being made on my left-hand side too. That project looked like it didn't get finished yet. On my right, we got a couple nice brick-pointed buildings, passing Redner Street. We're passing Bolton Street. It looked like we got what could be a project on my left-hand side, or if not, it's like an apartment complex, something of that nature. We're passing Nassau Street. These buildings over here look pretty nice. We're at 24th and Jefferson. got General John F. Reynolds Public School on my left-hand side. Passing Stewart Street. For Rent on my right-hand side, next to where that old gentleman came out. We're passing Sharswood. We got a building on my left that's boarded up. The garage is kind of messed up and it got graffiti all over it. Messed up as in it looks crashed in. Passing Harlan Street. The building on my right is all boarded up. We're at 24th and Master. Now you will notice a pattern happening in this neighborhood. This neighborhood's starting to get gentrified also. They're starting to have a lot of investors come and dump money into this neighborhood. We got Holy Bethel Church of God and Christ on my right. We got a building on my left that says Workforce Center, PHA, Philadelphia Housing Authority, Section 3 Resource Center. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a school. If it was a school, name that. We're passing Ingersoll Street, and now we're passing Sabert Street. All right. We're at Thompson. Now I can go straight and it's gonna shoot me right, but I don't wanna do that. I still wanna come up left and zigzag. So let's make this left. But that's West College Ave right over there. I mean, North College Ave. I'm sorry, I said West. West was the opposite way. But yeah, so check it out. New houses on my left, old ones on my right. There's two on my right that are well kept. They look rehabilitated, like they were freshly brick pointed, really clean. We got some 3 stories on my left, 2 stories on my left. We got a DoorDasher right in front of us. He's either DoorDash or he's doing delivery. He's in a Honda Odyssey. Wow, that brings back some memories. For those of you who don't know, that's the vehicle that Tune was using for probably, let me see, like 150 or more of those tours that's on that Philadelphia Hoods playlist. You see that van in front of us? Is it gold or is it silver? If it's gold, that's literally like the same one that we had. The same one. We had it for about, what, 4 years? 5 years, I think, before we got rid of it. Yep. And a lot of the early tours were done in a Honda Odyssey van. Just like that, same year and everything. Memories. All right, we're at 23rd and Thompson. All right, I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on 23rd Street. We got some kids across the street playing around the snow. We got a new building on my right. We got 2 buildings on my right that look to be rehabilitated. They're fixing them up. They're bringing them back to life. Passing 23rd and Sabert. We got some trash outside on my right. Passing Ingersoll Street. We're at Master now. 23rd and Master. We got a crossing guard on my left-hand side. I have no idea who is she crossing because I don't think school is in session. Yeah, why is she out there? Like, I don't see no children out as far as coming from school. We got 3-story buildings on my left. We got some town-looking homes here. I believe these might be PHA, Philadelphia Housing Authority homes. Passing Sharswood. We're now passing Stewart Street. We got a BMW here, 745 jacked up with 1 wheel off. We got a Saturn on my right jacked up with 1 wheel off. There's an auto garage out there, so that's why they're jacked up. It's funny because, you know, the BMW 745 has a refrigerator in the trunk. On my right, you got some beautiful new buildings. I'm sure they're new as in less than 20 years old. They may be PHA though. They may be Philadelphia Housing Authority. So if you guys know what they are, feel free to comment in the comment section. But whatever they are, they're still pretty nice, pretty neat looking buildings. All right, we're at 23rd and Oxford. Now, unfortunately, we can't go up 23rd no more because it's a do not enter zone. You see how sometimes the city is conflicting, so it doesn't really allow you to just zigzag. We got Haven Peniel United Methodist Church on my right. Turning left on Oxford. We got some new buildings on my left. Beautiful looking little 2-story buildings with aluminum siding. Got like burgundy, cream, and gray aluminum siding. On my right, we got some older buildings. On my left, we got those newer buildings. Once again, you see them? Some of them aren't even finished. The ones on my right are old 3-story buildings. But look at the ones on my left. All right, so this is gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna pass 24th Street. It's gonna be a little repetitive on the Cecil B. Moore half because I'm gonna make this right up 25th. I'm gonna go down Cecil B. Moore to see if we can get past 23rd if it doesn't take us to Ridge. And if we happen to meet Ridge, then we'll just zigzag eastbound, westbound. Right now we're traveling southbound, northbound, up and down. But yeah. 25th Street is also known as Reverend Robert J. Lovett Sr. Way. I'm making this right-hand turn on 25th Street. We're passing Turner Street. We came through here earlier. We got Turner Grocery on my right-hand side. Now, since we already came through this, let me talk to you guys about just some random thought, right? Here's a random thought for you. I know myself has been, we got Texas tags on my left-hand side. That Dodge had Texas tags. So I know I myself have been one of the people, I can be bunched into that category of people who said they make these new houses too quick. They're making them too quick, right? And I've heard that within the last week or two on some of my tours. Oh, those new houses are made too quick, right? And I was one of them. I've been saying that for years. Like, wow, look at, they throw them up in a month or two. But hey, guys, what year are we in? Are we in 2021 or are we in 1932? Look at the type of technology we have access to in this new age, as far as, you know, equipment and machinery, and a lot of the framework is prefabbed and pre-made somewhere else and brought to location already made just for them to just nail together. Passing Free Library Philadelphia on my right-hand side. Yeah, so that's food for thought, right? Look, we got Electric Bite on my left-hand side, and he got his daughter on the back. That was cool. That was neat. He had his daughter on the back riding with him. That was real cool. But yeah, y'all, right? We're at Ridge and Cecil B. Moore Avenue. See, we're on Cecil B. Moore. It crosses over to Ridge Ave. Remember, we came up Ridge Ave? We're right here next to 23rd. Let's make this right on 23rd because I didn't show y'all what this area of 23rd looks like. As you can see, there's a lot of foot traffic. There's people on my left. There's people on my right. There's people everywhere. It's a lot of footwork, a lot of foot traffic. We got the police passing us, the NARC unit, strike force. You can always tell the NARC unit because they have the N in front of their police numbers. And NARC unit, usually, they're supposed to be specifically focused on like drugs, but don't try to break the law in front of them because they'll still pull you over. All right, so yeah, and actually, I'm gonna pass Nicholas. Like, boom, we're gonna pass Nicholas. We just passed Nicholas. Now we just passed Turner. Look at Turner. Boom. And now right in front of us is Oxford, and that's where we already went. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn left on Turner, because if not, that's that street where we came up. We got Haven Peniel Senior Citizens Residence on my left-hand side. But that's food for thought, right, guys? Because I can admit, I was kind of one of the crucial ones, too, that would be, like, a little hard on these construction companies. Like, dude, it takes y'all 2 months to throw up these houses? Although, yes, we know they're probably a little shoddy, and they're not, you know... But then again, think about it in the 1920s, like, before all this technology. Like, how much care do you think they put into building those homes? Was it more care? Was it less care? You know what I mean? Definitely crazy. Definitely something to think about. All right. I'm gonna make this right. Make sure there's no traffic coming. Passing 22nd Street Mini Market. Passing Oxford. We got the new buildings on my right-hand side. Look at those new buildings. Nice color, nice brick. Passing Bolton Street. We got Miller Memorial Baptist Church on my right. We're gonna travel down one more block. We're traveling up 22nd Street, and we're now passing Stewart Street. Look like we got PHA housing on my left and on my right. We're passing Sharswood Street. We're now passing Harland Street. Now, is it just me, or do all PHA housing look like nice? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the most desirable home in the world, but it'd be pretty brand new. Like, they be giving them brand new homes, yo, brand new straight out the box. We're at 22nd and Master. But to my knowledge, you have to qualify for them homes, and you gotta be on a very long waiting list. I've heard some people waiting, you know, months to years to actually get in one of those PHA homes. Ingersoll, we're passing Ingersoll Street. On my left-hand side, we have a home being put up with wood framework, you know. We're passing Sabert Street. Yeah, and if I believe the catch-22, or the catch with those PHA houses, yo, check this out. So we're right here at North College Ave. North College Ave is the borderline of Sharswood. You got it? We got Girard College apartments on my left-hand side, now leasing. I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna take this straight down because this will do not enter. We got the college on my left. See that thick wall that's going all around the college, and then on my right, we got some regular row homes. All 2-story, then we got 1 3-story. Then we got a new one on my right. We're passing 23rd Street. I'm gonna take this straight down to 25th, and then we're gonna start going westbound and eastbound. Meaning left to right rather than up and down. Got a bunch of people out here. Homies just gave the homies some hugs on my right. They straight up gave them a hug. Yeah, people out here conversating and enjoying a little bit of sun. Probably got cabin fever being stuck inside the house for a couple days. It's still a little cold. Don't allow the sun to fool you. It's still chilly out, but since you can't feel it through the screen. We're passing 24th and North College Ave. Got some new buildings on my right. Looks to be like, again, PHA. We're passing Taylor Street. We got for sale on my right, OCF Realty, the Dixie Hummingbirds. That's what that historical sign said. We got LNC, it's like a real estate place. We're making a right on 25th Street. We got Michigan tags on my right, Michigan, and we had some Kentucky tags on my right. We're traveling up 25th Street. We got for sale Redfin, a brand new building on my right. Got some old buildings, 2 stories on my left, 3 stories on my right. We got some new 4 stories on my left, and we got a new 4-story on my right. And then we got this church that was on my left-hand side that we came by from Thompson earlier. All right, now we're gonna go left and right. We're gonna see if we can zigzag left and right so y'all can get a chance to see what the in-between blocks look like. We got some new buildings on my right, then we got an old building, and then 2 more new buildings. We got a new building on my left. The one on my left, you see how I got the multiple meters outside? That tells me that it's an apartment. Probably like a luxury apartment or something. Same thing with the one on my right, luxury apartment. They got like 8 meters, 6 meters. This one on my left got 4 meters. Giant potholes in the middle of the street. People walking on the right-hand side. Still some snow out. Some cars are still, you know, stuck in. Passing Ringgold Street. We're now approaching 24th Street. We got Maryland tags on my right, and we got Indiana tags on my left. We got a UPS on my left. Probably gonna deliver some packages. We got old buildings on my right. We got 3 new buildings on my left, and then we got some old buildings on my left too. Now, just because they're old doesn't mean they're not well kept. You know, some homeowners do care about their home, whether it's old or not. Honestly, some people do like the older stylization better than the new styles. I don't blame them, because I'm a fan of the old brickwork too. Wow, we had some crazy tags on my right. I didn't even get a chance to like get a good view at them. good view of them because they looked crazy. I should have just stopped to look at them. They were white with like a royal blue with like palm trees on them. It was a really strange tag. We got these kids out here playing. That's cool to see kids playing in the snow. But they're kind of like on a discrete block by themselves. Where's their parents? Where's mom and dad and like somebody like a chaperone or guardian? That was 3 young females that probably looked like they were like 8, 9, 10 years old. It's not a good block for them to be playing on alone. All right, so I'm gonna go straight. I can go left on 22nd Street and come down Sabert, but I'm gonna try to go straight up North College Ave and then find my way to Sabert. Sabert's still gonna allow us to travel westbound, eastbound. So I'm gonna go over this right here, make sure I approach with caution. On my left, we got some apartments. Some kids out in the yard playing, yeah, like 6, 7 of them, cool. They all playing with snow. I see some snowmen too. That's decent. Yeah, that's decent. We got 21st Street right here. I don't even think I took you out of 21st Street. But guess what? We're gonna continue with our westbound, eastbound thing because I don't want to throw us off. If we have some time at the end, then we'll go down 21st Street. But let's make this left on Sabert Street, the 2100 block of Sabert. Look at that truck right there, you see? They're probably doing demolition, so they back the truck up to the property. So all of the demo removal, they can just throw it in the back of the truck. We got a garage on the first floor on my right. We got some old houses on my right, original houses. We got California tags on my left. Oh, y'all can't even see it. It's a Mercedes C300 on my left. It's that sun. The sun is in the way. See? Oh man, the sun made me unhappy. On my right, we got a ooh, wow. Look at that. And you think the city's gonna fix that? Nope. I think I just ripped off my bumper, y'all. Man, I'm disappointed. See this? This is incredible. Hold on, I'm sorry. Y'all about to see me get out and check this because that one hurt. Absolutely, ripped off my front lip. I'm not a happy camper, not one bit. And that's the toll that I take when doing these type of tours. That's incredible. That was like a crater in the ground. Not only did it rip off my front lip, there's so much mud and sludge on my front end, on the undercarriage, on the wheels, on everything. Not a happy camper whatsoever. And it's just filled with water. It's filled with water. You wouldn't be able to tell that it's damn near like 2 feet in the ground. Like, that is incredible. Yep. Not a happy camper whatsoever. Ripped off my front lip. Passing the 2100 block of Sabert Street. That's what I be talking about, y'all. The city and the developers do not care. They don't care what type of nonsense they cause you, the local resident. As long as they make their money and be gone, that's it. Yeah, that could have hit my whole training case. Imagine that I would have hit my T case. I haven't drove this for more than 5 minutes yet, so let me see if it's gonna be any type of mechanical issues just because of how hard that hit was. The whole front vehicle sunk into the ground, and that's probably partially my fault worrying about sitting here describing the houses. But still, like, there should have been a cone in the middle of the street. They should have properly patched that up. They should have put some gravel, some stones, something. If it was going to be that open, they should have put a caution tape on the corner and said, do not enter. We're still working on this block. Look on my right. Look at all this dumping. See it? Yeah, and if you guys are wondering what a front lip is, we're on 23rd and Sabert Street. A front lip is basically a lower accent to a front bumper. Not all cars have them. Some cars do, but not all of them have them. In this case, I had to install the front lip that's on this vehicle because this vehicle didn't come with a front lip. So I installed it. But it basically just pulled off my self-tapping screws, which, yeah, not too pleased about. We got a house for sale on my left-hand side. Yeah, you think if I contacted the city and I showed them this video clip, you think they're gonna care? Oh no, they ain't gonna think twice. They're not even gonna acknowledge my email. You know how many complaints they get on a regular basis? You think if they cared about the streets would have been finished. The streets would have been fixed. Now we're standing behind this cube. Yo, my whole front lip got sludge on it. Like, that's how deep it was. It's like it was submerged in mud. All right, they just decided to leave their cube right here in the middle of the street. Doesn't seem like anybody's in the vehicle, but guess what? We're in a four-wheel drive vehicle. Let's see how lucky we get over here. That's why it comes in handy to have a four-wheel drive vehicle. And at the rate and the way I'm feeling, man, whatever happens to this vehicle happens. Like, I was talking to my wife the other day and I was like, the amount of mileage and driving that I did within the span of 2 to 3 months, you know, pushing these tours heavy the last, you know, couple months, that's probably the amount of driving that I would have did in a period of 9-month period if I would have never did the tours, you know? Because remember I was telling you that I used to do the tours with the Honda Odyssey? Well, I used to do them every couple of days, every couple of weeks sometimes. Then I would take like a month or two break. I remember there was 1 month where I was going heavy and doing tours every day of the month. You know, I started this 3 years ago. So I remember like on year 2, I was going heavy for like 1 or 2 months straight. And then I took a chill and I was doing other stuff and all that. But I ain't ever go back to back to back to back every single day. So with that being said, the amount of mileage and just all types of stress that I'm putting on this vehicle, it's incredible. We got some brick pointed houses on my right, a porch house on my left, one porch house on my left, one porch house on my right. We got a rehabilitated house on my left, 2514. We're at the 2500 block of Sabert. I'm gonna make this left and I'm gonna make this right. Let me make sure nobody's coming. Yep, I seen them coming and she's flying. Lady, life isn't that important. You're not getting anywhere fast. But y'all notice how normally like I drive slow. We got some youngsters hanging outside. Imagine if I would have went through that pothole doing like 20, 30 miles an hour. It would have been a much worse impact. Much worse. Alright, gonna go down one more block. Actually, I think we crossed over 1 block. Too many. Yeah, it's cool though. We'll end up zigzagging back down. Yeah, because we're on the 2600. 2600 means we're on 26th Street. And it's only to 25th Street. That's the borderline. So let's make this right. Yep, we definitely did go over 1 block. Too many, but it's all right. We got a new house squeezed in right here on my left. All right, we're gonna make this right. This is Ingersoll. This seems to be like a two-way street because there's cars facing me, but then there's cars facing the opposite way. And there's also a stop sign at the corner. Yeah, we're on Ingersoll. Alright, so this is 26. Still traveling down Ingersoll. We're at Stillman and Ingersoll. I'm gonna cross over Stillman. For sale on my left hand side, brand new building. I'm gonna casually, slowly, very cautiously squeeze the vehicle in, because the way people drive, they drive incredibly fast. We just passed 25th Street. We got a brand new house on my left, on my right. You see that tall one? I'm sorry, that hit kind of threw my brain out of whack. Like when my vehicle took the impact, like my soul felt that impact. My soul felt that impact hard. Look at on my right, we got Massachusetts tags. On my left, we got Washington, D.C. tags. You see, these new people come over here and they move in and they don't understand what us, the local residents, go through. And like, whoever moved in on that block, that's the reason why there was a hole in the ground, because they opened up the ground to install the plumbing for the new home. If the person would have never moved in, that hole would have never been there. Or if they didn't invest in that property to fix it, that hole would have never been there. And I would have never had to get out the car and check the vehicle, because I would have never been complaining about me running through a pothole. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna go down Thompson. We're gonna go down one more block, because unfortunately, that building, that PHA building, cut us off. And I'm gonna make this left right here on 23rd Street. We're passing 23rd and Sabert. This is Ingersoll. You see this building on our left cut us off. I'm just gonna go right on Ingersoll so we can continue with the westbound, eastbound thing. We got a bunch of old houses on this block. On my right, the house is abandoned, boarded up. Plenty of open lots, which they haven't been bought out yet. We got an abandoned house on my left too. On my left, we got another abandoned house. See it? So those are houses that, you can probably buy. And if you got enough money to repair it and or take a bank loan, like a mortgage or something, and repair the home, bring it back to life, hey, this might be the neighborhood for you. But make sure if you get them to do some work, please make sure that they cover up them holes. So people like me don't go through it, because I'm not going to pretend like I'm not bothered, extremely bothered by what just happened. What makes matters even worse is, remember I was telling y'all, we're on 22nd and Master. I'm going to make this left on Master Street. Remember I was telling y'all that I use self-tapping screws in order to install that front lip? As hard as it hit, that front lip got pulled off of my bumper, therefore stripping the plastic hole that was holding the self-tapping screw. We got a new building on my left, and we got some PHA looking things on my right. With that being said, we got Jehovah Jireh Ministries on my right and the mail carrier delivering mail. We got Kentucky tags on my left, and we got Ohio tags on my left. So with that being said, we're on 23rd and Master. It stripped my holes for the self-tapping screws on the factory bumper. So there's only two ways to repair that. B, get some thicker screws, which I didn't want to install thicker screws. The ones that I installed were perfectly fine. And that involves me taking off the front bumper cover and everything, which is a whole job in itself, because I got to remove the fog lights, remove everything else, which I do not want to do, not in this weather. Or B, get a front bumper cover, a brand new front bumper cover, and then